Welcome back to Next Up Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. This is Aaron Cross. Sitting beside me is Jack Pettigo. Let's go to the ring and hear the announcements get ready to be made.
The following contest is set for one fall. And it's for the Salvation Army Openweight Championship.
Of course, we're here at the Salvation Army in Hampton, Virginia, and it looks like this next match is going to be for the Salvation Army Openweight Championship.
This is an interesting championship in the way that it can be defended intergender, any weight class.
Making his way to the ring is Grabriel.
And speaking of any weight class, I'm going to give him a little bit of flowers here. Grabriel is an interesting combination of power, speed, and energy. Normally, I would give energy a factor in winning a match, but somehow Grabriel has a way of making it matter.
You are absolutely right. He has that almost rare combination of being a big man but being able to move like a much smaller man.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not putting anybody on blast here, but I think a lot of people avoid Grabriel as an opponent.
Why is that?
I just think he presents a riddle that's hard to solve. But here comes the man I think could solve it tonight.
And of course, it's your openweight heavyweight champion, Simply Smooth Sonny De La Vega.
You know, he's for the high society, but I don't see Salazar or any stablemates out there backing him up.
Oh, I'm sure they're around here somewhere lurking.
Interesting.
Although there was one time I would not want to come out by myself, it is facing Grabriel.
I'd agree on that. I don't usually like to give those pandering to the crowd guys a lot of credit, but Kai is a riddle. But that is a massive amount of confidence in Sonny De La Vega. And he does not seem bothered by what's across the ring from him.
Now, Grabriel can stay out of the way of De La Vega's German suplex. I think he might have this match because those German suplexes are nasty.
You know, I would go further. It's not just the German suplex. He's a striker. Oh, let's listen to the announcement.
Weighing 286 pounds, Grabriel. And representing high society, Bucks Residency, weighing 220 pounds, he is the Salvation Army Openweight Champion, Simply Smooth Sonny De La Vega.
I will say De La Vega looks very focused, very in control.
Yep.
Referee Jason Register checking both gentlemen.
And Robin Distro grabbing the championship like it's a prized possession. Precious.
Here we go. Both men looks like they're sizing each other up.
There's some personal history between these two men.
Meeting in the middle of the ring.
I like this start for Sonny. It's keeping it slow, keeping it where he can make decisions. Don't let him drag him into something he's not needing to go into.
De La Vega snatches the headlock from Kai.
That is a tight headlock.
That's it. Goes for a headlock takeover.
A headlock takeover this early in a match?
Maybe trying to throw him off guard.
I don't know.
Right back into the headlock.
Sonny's got him cinched in really good. You know, Kai's low balance probably makes keeping that headlock on him difficult.
Interrupts big shoulder check. Ooh.
Sonny's showing he's no lightweight himself.
Tries it again. Ooh. That's a lot of man hitting each other.
Sonny's showing a little bit of degradation there.
Ducks under.
Got him turned around.
Got him that time. I'll give him that.
Got him turned around. He's using speed to his advantage.
He was a little fast there. Jumps over. Big leapfrog from Gabriel Kai. Oh, into a heavy impact. He definitely caught De La Vega off guard on that one.
That was pretty impressive.
I told you, it's that combination of size and speed that throws people off with Gabriel Kai.
Sonny on the outside here, normally this is where a high society member would get advantage with a Salazar and AJ, Isaiah Frazier, somebody out there backing him up, but he's out here by himself tonight. I don't understand it.
Tries to throw him into the ring post. De La Vega blocks it. Ooh, into a headbutt. Return headbutt from Gabriel Kai into the post.
You know, you do not headbutt anybody with Islander in them. That's just a rule.
That is definitely true. Have you seen the size of Gabriel Kai's head? Goes to try to whip around and kick him. Shot to the chest from De La Vega onto the apron.
And I'm not guessing a genealogy here of Gabriel Kai. I'm just guessing there's smile under there. He's got that build.
Shot from De La Vega. Another one into the corner.
Remember we were talking about that earlier? You were talking about the German. I'm reiterating my point that Sonny De La Vega has got brutal strikes.
Running knee into Gabriel Kai from De La Vega.
Slowing it down. This is the match that Sonny wants to have.
Big jumping leg drop. Going for a cover. 2 count. Gabriel Kai kicked out at 2. De La Vega is trying to choke him out and wear him down a little bit.
I like it. I like it a lot. Take the oxygen out of the big man's lungs.
Gabriel Kai trying to play off the crowd, get some motivation behind him. I know you said you don't like it, it doesn't work, but it seems to be working here.
I think this is just the high energy of this young man anyway.
Picks De La Vega into a Samoan drop.
Oh, great power there. But I think there's some disadvantages to being wore down. He didn't get on the pin as fast.
2 count. De La Vega kicks out.
I think you'd agree. He needed to make that pin faster if it was going to be a surprise pin.
He did. Definitely needed to be a little bit quicker on that one.
De Vega taken outside a little bit to the ropes, but he's still in the day.
Oh, nice. Big knee to the face. Gabriel Kai hanging on the ropes now. Leg drop to the back of the head.
Very nice.
Hanging off the second rope. Gabriel Kai holding the back of his head now. De La Vega just seems to be taking his time and sizing him up. I don't think he quite knows what to do with him.
I think it's being methodical. I don't think it's a confusion about what his game plan is. I think his game plan is to slow it down. Every time Gabriel tries to pick up the pace, Sonny slows it down.
Into the turnbuckle. Looked like De La Vega was going for the German, but tries a clothesline now. I don't think Gabe was having that one.
Kai knows his opponent here. He probably knows about those Germans like you warned, and he was like, I'm not going to let that one.
He was with his own little German suplex. Oh. Boy, he snapped that one out of nowhere.
And he's not quick to make the pin, though. That's all the explosion was in the German, but not in the pinfall.
Whoa! Jumping backflip almost into a cover. Kicks out at 2.
Lazy cover did not pull the leg. He's depending on the crowd way more than he should on technique right now.
Gabriel Kai, big man, going up. Gets caught on the second rope with a slap from De La Vega.
He did not have Sonny broke down enough to take the time he needed to get up on the ropes. Oh, look at this.
This could be dangerous for De La Vega. That's a big man.
Yeah,
that's a big man. Into an F5.
See, this Gabriel gets the cooperation there. He put himself in a position that Sonny could put him up in the air like that. Sonny ain't picking him up like that normally.
Going for a cover. Gabriel Kai kicks out at 2.
That back elbow was like a razor.
That was vicious. Audience trying to give some life to Gabriel Kai.
Doing a slow clap like we're in a romantic comedy or something.
Picks him up.
Needs to counter.
Oh, into a front face slam.
That was not a counter.
Going for the cover. 2 count.
Referee Jason Register having problems counting again.
Gabriel Kai kind of taking his time. He needs to be a little bit faster and stay on top of De La Vega.
You know, this has been, I think, a problem all night. Kai's explosive and then he slows down. Maybe he can't sustain that kind of explosion all the time.
Chop from De La Vega after trading forearms. Ooh, big chop from Gabriel Kai.
I don't think that Sonny wants to get in a chopping contest.
Big forearm from De La Vega. Sent Kai reeling just a little bit. Quick forearms to the face. And a big slap to the face of De La Vega from Gabriel Kai. Returns another big slap.
I'm surprised both these men are standing because they are trading pork chops tonight.
Ooh, big headbutt. That was almost a full Nelson back suplex.
Yeah, and it was explosive, and once again, look how Gabriel slows down.
Going for the big
explosion, then slowing down. He needs to string together these explosive moves, and it's something more than one part.
Ooh, big spear from De La Vega.
Too much time. De Vega's getting a chance to recuperate.
Gabriel Kai took too much time after that big back splash. Going for the cover. Kicks out at 2.
I mean, you didn't disagree with me, Aaron. If you think he could get some, string something together, Gabriel would be doing better in this contest?
Yeah, I would agree with that. He needs to keep the momentum up when he has it. And he's just taking a little bit too long in between movesets. Waiting for another spear. Twice. Gabriel Kai has been speared twice tonight. Going for a count. Kicks out at 2. He's taken 2 spears. And he is kicked out at 2.
You know, he had the leg there, but that wide body of Gabriel Kai presenting a problem in how to make a good pin.
De La Vega kind of looks like he's in a little bit of disbelief.
He's probably a little frustrated by what's been going on here.
He's apologizing to Gabriel Kai. Going for a third spear into a headlock takeover into a pin. Gabriel Kai gets the 3 count.
Oh my!
A look of utter disbelief on De La Vega's face.
What in the world was that?
De La Vega cannot believe what has just happened. Now he's trying to steal the belt. Gabriel Kai was able to snatch a headlock takeover into a pin as De La Vega was trying to hit a third and final spear.
I am basically aghast right now.
I think we all are a little bit. Both men standing face to face.
Did we just see somebody win a match with a headlock takeover?
Yes, we did.
I mean, it was explosive. Gabriel Kai is explosive, but...
It's that...
High society in the house.
Is coming out. Get out of there, Kai. Get out of there.
You might have won the belt, but you probably also earned yourself a butt kicking right now, Gabriel.
Get out of there, Gabriel. Get out of there. That was a wise move, my friend. Things look a little heated between high society.
It's just family. It's a brothers. They're family. They get along. Occasionally you speak, you raise your voice making points, but they're going to be fine.
Isaiah Frazier does not look happy. Mr. Salazar.
The voice of reason, Salazar.
Isaiah Frazier just slapped Sonny De La Vega.
I don't know what's happening here.
I don't know, but it seems sanctioned by Mr. Salazar. AJ Griffin not happy either. De La Vega is leaving. Good. I don't know. It kind of seems like a little bit more is going on than just some brotherly talking to.
Okay, let's hypothetical this. Sonny De La Vega looked high society down. They might be just trying to teach him a lesson about being a weakling.
Sonny De La Vega just kind of looked over it like he didn't want nothing to do with him this evening.
Maybe high society is deciding if you ain't got championship gold, you ain't good enough.